Can I tell you something important? It's important. Everybody look up here. It's very important. As long as you're asking what's going to make me happy, you're never going to be happy. You understand that? As long as you're asking what's going to make me happy, you're never going to be happy. You've got to have a purpose bigger than yourself to live for. So how do you do that? You diffuse competition. Conflict comes when we choose competition over collaboration. You delete conceit. Conflict comes when I put me before we. You decrease criticism. Conflict comes when we tear people down in order to lift ourselves up. You demonstrate consideration. Conflict comes when we put our wants ahead of others' needs. And you draw on the attitude of Jesus. Conflict comes when I try to live on my own power rather than on God's power. And how is God's power most revealed? Not by powering up over others to subdue them, but by coming up under others to serve them. As I'm going to show you right now. And no, we are not becoming a church of Latter-day Saints. That's funny. The entire story of Jesus' life is not the story of someone climbing the ladder to get ahead of others, and this is as high as I'm going and there's no tricks involved. I just want you to think about it for just a moment. Jesus, who being in very nature God, that's at the top of the org chart. I don't care what org chart you got, that's at the top. And yet, he humbled himself, and the Word became flesh. God came near. That's Christmas. Emmanuel, God with us. He became human. But some humans among us live protected and pampered like kings and celebrities. And so he took another step down and he became a servant. He said, I did not come to be served, but to serve and give my life as a ransom. But he went even lower. He became obedient to death because that's ultimately why he came. He came to die for my sins, for your sins. But not just any death. He died the most shameful, painful death a person can die, even death on a cross. Friends, the problem with spending your life climbing the ladder to get ahead of others is you'll go right past Jesus because he's coming down to get a hold of you. I think it's John Stott that said, the essence of sin is when we put ourselves where only God deserves to be. And the essence of salvation is when God put himself where we deserve to be.